Got me feeling like a Rorschach, like you don't know what you've been looking at. Can't you meet me in the middle? 'Cause we haven't been the same. Now I look back, I feel like I'm condemned, asking was it all pretend? And then you hit my line at 2 a.m. Say can we try again? And I can't comprehend that Sunday morning comes now with
Hello. Maris, congratulations on your first. Excellent. Better luck next time. You both got here like super fast. Like I literally clicked start, and before I had a chance to like open text, Maris was like, "Bro, I'm already here. What are you talking about?" And I was like another 36 minutes late. Had housework to do, okay? He has a bot, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe Marius is a bot this whole time. He hasn't streamed in so long. At this point, we'll create a new bot that will be Marius using AI generation. Wouldn't that be cool? Then we can have a Marius streams back. Housework, Bubbles has trained you well. True. Hi, Crimson. How are you doing? Coincidentally, he isn't streaming during the time that AI has been more expensive. This is true. As AI has gotten more and more expensive, Marius has stopped streaming. So, you know, there's that. How rude, Bubbles. How rude. Just coming in and fuck. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that's what I wanted to work on first today. When I click here, I wrote a contract with Cider that I had to end streams when he got married. That's the reason. Then why is it like a year before I even got married you stopped streaming? I just heard Bubble scream liar in the room. You're in trouble now. He doesn't crash today. Pre-married. I might be made. Wait. I might have made myself an audio component pooling system. Oh, that's interesting. But what part of your game? Dom, 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 dom. Sorry, this is a banger. Okay, so where is the thing that says Tower Mist? Let's find that. That's probably in like the PC, right? Actually, isn't there a search everywhere? Like, how do you search everywhere? You have to be in a blueprint to search everywhere, don't you? Okay, Tower Mist. Can I search that? Is that a thing that blueprints can search now? Oh? It is here. Okay, so so that's that. Call on tower selected. Ooh. What if we tell the game mode that we want to clear the selected towers? Wouldn't that be like wild? Skiddo, hello, how are you doing? Dom. Let's do TD game mode subsystem. Where's this exist? Open it. Just do it. Right. Oh, there it is. Good. Glad to hear it. Have you been working on anything cool lately, Skittles? Crimson, well, I learned that play sound 2D, for example, makes an audio component, plays the sound, and then destroys it. You can imagine in a busy game that could cause quite a bit of churn. Right, okay, so that's actually a perfect use case for exactly that. So if that's for play sound 2D, if you have something in if you keep a reference to it, then it doesn't destroy it every time then, right? So that's kind of what you're doing with the pooling, is you're just keeping a sound 2D alive the whole time and just giving it a new thing to play? So this is going to be F on tower deselected. Dot, dot, dot. Making a pool for it is a waste of time, in my opinion, especially since it's a fire and forget and doesn't need re-referencing after the fact. I wonder what the break point where it starts becoming effective is then. Like, what does it come down to then, Marius? Does it come down to how much memory is being used, or allocation and deallocation of data? This one. So then, I need this reordered. Time utility we don't need. Sorry, what was that sign up? Phone call at the worst time. Oh my god, those callers. I was just asking, what is the largest impact for it? Is it have to do with allocation and deallocation then, or does it just depend on the object size? Because I think audio is quite small, isn't it? And let's rebuild the engine. Oh no, let's not rebuild the engine. Although, actually, one of the tasks I want to do is upgrade to Unreal Engine 5.8. Successfully built with errors. You're an error. Well, I mean with warnings. You're a warning. The allocation deallocation is a non-issue because you never batch updates, so there's no benefit in terms of CPU cache misses, which is actually causing stuff to bog up. Right, okay. Fine. So for bullets in a game, for example, where you get several of them updated inside a frame, there's a benefit to pooling. Oh, so it's how many times you... So it's like... Wait, inside of a frame. Right, okay, I get what you mean now. Right, that makes sense, thank you. This is also true for widgets like damage numbers because they iterate over a large number of them. Yeah. Storm, hello, how are you doing? Wasn't this the one we were using? Nice update placement, event graph, spawn building, set placement, instruction. So wait, what was it? Play that, and then it was tower mist. Control Shift F. Tower mist. I'll be making my garden game. They say get in the mind of what you're making, but I've been making plants, so I've become a temporary unit. How's your garden game going? Is it going well? Oh, there it is. My game is gonna have bullets and stuff, so it makes sense. Lots of bullets, all the bullets, Crimson. So then we can go this. Tower deselected. No, not on. Just tower deselected. Tower Selected. Call that. And then I'm guessing on tower selected. That's that one. Widget tower info. This one. So event construct on that. So I'll triple A. Hello. Center for press play. So tower must. So if I do that, it's that. I click this. Was there only be construction? Fine. How does it work? Oh, here's closed. Press closed. So update, remove widget, set null. So anything that needs to be bash updated, like that, benefits from pooling. In some cases, you can argue that particle systems can be pooled as well if they're updating often. Well, yeah, that's why Niagara has built-in pooling. It's going well. I just keep adding stuff that takes way longer than I thought. Welcome to making a game. My Garden 7 blueprints, widgets that talk to each other. Timing has to be perfect. Nice. That's pretty cool. Do you have any like pictures to show for it yet? For things like doors and stuff, yes, there is benefit to pooling, but it's minimal at best. But since I'm doing it for bullets, may as well use it for them. Since adding that in is trivial and the system was not complicated to set up. Working took a day. Nice. Well, good job, Crimson. Is panel open? Oh, I already have an is panel open, so get. And then we call. So actually we need to come up here, this one. Bind event to on tower D selected. And custom, not that one, the other one. This one. Create a matching event. That one. There we go. Branch is open. And then we can just call closed. And then this, we can just go get back controller, set game pi. This panel open. Oh, we could actually just go close. F2, tower info, close panel. Close panel. Not closed, just close it. It's not closed yet. We are closing the panel. How was everybody's week? Did anyone do anything fun? Okay, then we can update all of these and move them slightly to the right. Tower D selected like that. Compile, save, play. My internet is really slow right now. If I can get Discord to load, I can send some pricks. You can always send them later. Just remember, tag me. So that. Oh, what a quality of life improvement that is. Let's save that. Big thunderstorm right now, and I'm using my phone hotspot until my Starlink gets here in a week. Nice, you're getting Starlink. That should give you some decent speed. We've had some... well, today we haven't really had thunderstorms. We've had just some light rain, but it has rained for like the last 2 days. It's been fantastic. I've absolutely loved it. After how hot it was here previously, when I have like cool weather like this, I'm just like, absolute bliss. Okay, so what was... did I have a ticket for this? Did I make a ticket? Spin... how do you search? So, tower. What are all the tower ones? Ah, we did. And then what did my previous commit look like? It was... so, fix... hashtag... 40... this... commit. Cool, and then we can go zone myself, save. Wait, bring it back. Bring it back now. Resolved. Resolved, closed. It's closed. Save. I gotta go mod a channel, have fun breaking things down. Damn it, Crimson, how did you know? Bye, Crimson! I've had Starlink for about a month, but gave that to my mom and got a second dish for $25 a month. That's pretty good. Also got solar a few months back. My TV, PC, Xbox lights have been free energy from the sun. And during the day, those use 320 watts together. My panels make 800 sunlight. So my batteries are full. I get free TV. Nice. That's pretty cool. I've looked at getting solar, but it's expensive and I have no money left. I spent all my money, basically. So now I have to not spend money for a while. It's very hard not spending money because all I want to do is spend money. I'm like, ooh, that's shiny. I need that. Well, I don't need it, but I need it. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of shit happening in this file. It's the construction. I started watching Project Hail Mary again last night because I watched it in the cinema, and then Bubbles and I started watching it last night. And yeah, we're gonna finish it tonight. I'm super excited. It was so good. It was one of the books that I read before the movie, and it actually frustrates me. The movie sometimes frustrates me because there's certain things that they just skip over, and like because I've read it, I understand the context. But it's just like, people don't know. You got yours off Craigslist for like £900 is 15,000. Damn. But yeah, even 900 is a fair price. Is that dollars? $900 for all that solar stuff is really good. Okay, so that's one thing done. There's something else I wanted to look at. So one thing I do need to do is, you notice how there's this weird... is it actually happening? I think so. P cannon tower. Oh, gun tower. This one. That's the parent. Viewport. This part. Decal. Receive decals. No. Let's actually, can we do it from the top? Receive. Nope. Why does the arrow keys not do what I want? That. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Compile, save. Now, does that look better or worse? That's so much better. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah, dollars. Also, we're watching Project Mary, Hail Mary today. Nice. I wish I was good as Blender as you. I got this place called Mesh AI to make my plant berries. Because they had to be specific to Pokemon. Oh, nice. Right, okay. Blender is just about practice. I mean, it's with everything. But I mean, it's with all the different things. It's also how much time can you spend doing it. I need to go and open, what's the next one? Cannon Tower. Son. RECIEVE decal. Did I spell it wrong? Decal. Receives decals. Nope. 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 Detection fear can actually receive decals. Seems like it could cause a bug. Let's just turn that off. Compile, save. Oh, did I ever save this? Oh, I never saved the PC player controller, so that means that if I go back to this, missing player controller code. Whoops. The other thing that I actually need to do is maybe I should do that now, is I need to turn back on my Proxmox server. No, my Proxmox server is on, sorry. What is it called? My Team City server to see if Unreal still builds correctly. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot. If I upgrade my Unreal Engine version, I have to upgrade my Unreal Engine version on the server as well. Damn, son. Oh, which means I have to update the code. Fuck. Because otherwise it doesn't build nicely for Steam. Anyway, okay, so that's a bit more complicated than I previously thought. Okay, so that's that one. So we've done cannon. We've done that. We need... There's laser, which I haven't finished. Electric, that's the one I'm looking for. Bomb. Not sure why you opened somewhere else. Close that, close that. Close that, close that. This one here. Viewport. Is this seriously just one asset? Oh, that's gonna make... I need to split this one up. Decal. Ah, look at that. It's already turned on. Then I need... electric? That is electric, apparently. Laser. Laser pew pew pew. And then we need missile, which actually should also be off. all the decal stuff is done. Yeah, we can commit that. That one, that one, that one, and didn't really edit that. Turn decals off for towers. Next. Okay, let's do the players can click through panels. So at the moment, I have this there. I open the panel and I put another tower here. So I can click through. No, we don't want that. So let's go tower info maybe? Tower info panel. Common stackable. Okay, what is the children for this? Tower info. Yeah, select a tower. So we've got a canvas panel. We've got the selected overlay. So let's say wrap with wrap retainer box. Then visibility. It's just a matter of doing that. Okay, what does a hit test box do? Oh, retainer box, sorry. Igmo, how do you do the green race effect on select tower? Looks cool. Yeah, it's just a range decal. So I just have a decal like that. And then it's just placed on the tower. And it scales as well. So for example, if I put a missile tower, like massive range. But thank you. I can share the blueprint with you if you want, or the code for it. Actually, in fact, none of this is used anymore. It's all this. And that. So yeah, there's an outer ring, which is that there. Then there's a full, which is that sort of this gradient over here. And then there's a ping ring, which is a pain in the ass, which is the part that slowly starts at the center and moves out. It's like the ring size, all sorts of other things. Still wondering with the ping ring if I'm going to change it so that it's pixel orientated. So at the moment, you'll see that the outer ring, no matter the size of the ring, is almost the same size, like pixel wise. So for a gun tower being very small when I click on it, or a missile tower, see if I put them close together there, you can see that when they overlap, I have to do it this way. When they overlap there, they're the same size, even though this ring's massive. And I might do the same for this inner one because it looks a bit weird to me. But I'll fix that later on. Thanks for showing. You're welcome. Most frequency of phase control the UI. Does this actually do anything? So that does not do what I wanted to do. But wouldn't this prevent you clicking on the items? Nope. Then let's see. I wonder if there's another way that I should be blocking it, because it's done through the player controller. Thank you, Mo. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. So we do all of that, which is fine. That's for spawning a building. That's the for clicking on a tower. Fine. That costs to a tower. But basically what I need to do is see if... and it won't... See, I need the click... if the click happens over UI, it needs to not do anything. Let's do this then. Vic Weburu. My goodness, I butchered that. Thank you for the follow. I apologize for butchering your name. How are you guys doing today? So the panel. I wonder if I can just interrupt this and then block and consume this on the UI level. That could work. Otherwise I have to play with this placeable thing, because I'm guessing if I do this and we do this and we go like this, see, that's fine. And if I click here, it's going to open again. Yes. So at this point it needs to basically do a check. Was the click over a UI element? And if so, don't do anything. Mm-hmm. I think I have a solution that'll work. So what we can do is we can take this and we can go this one. Do we have a hover of hover? Who has a hover on here? Image, grid, the close button. That's not helpful. Intercepting input events for UI versus game world is classic headache. Yeah, it is, and it's not a like big thing that I really need to solve, but it's a bit frustrating. There's a few ways of doing it. Like, because the panels are fixed in their size, I could basically check if the XY coordinate is already over a known one, and then I have to register it each time, which is a pain to do. It's possible. Like, I think the simplest is basically doing a on hover for the panel or whatever I want, so that, for example, when my mouse goes over this, we do a on hover. That then marks it as we're in, like, we're on UI state. When we click off of, when we move the mouse away from it, then we reset that and we can click and that's fine. And we can check that. But then I know that in Unreal, the on hover stuff works. It's not always on components that you'd expect. Like, for example, I had a thing where I had to fake it for one of the things. Which menu item was it? I think basically to get the on hover to work for one of my settings, I had to, was it settings, main menu? This. I think there's an entire button that's actually behind here. So this thing is technically an entire button. And that was the only way I could do it. So this is level select. So let's open that. Here's the card. So on some, yeah, here you go. So there's the border. So border button. So the entire thing has an on-click button event. So the on-click could work fine. My only worry is if the on-hover. You see, that's the other thing, is it's top stacked, which means that this will consume all input first. And what I'm worried about is then it prevents the ones further down. Let's see, is there a... So let's see, what things on you have events? So size box, no. Overlay. There's a border, but that's only on mouse button down, up, and move. Does this one have it? It does. On mouse button down. Special effects advanced. I wonder if Common UI has anything for this. This is an activatable, a common user widget. Just add that. Activatables, these are the ones I've created. Oh wait, these are all the ones I've created. I created a lot more than I thought. So this one and this one have nothing on, right? Nope. Oh, I don't want to put a button on because then the button will prevent clicking. Or it might prevent clicking. Actually, I don't know. Can you mark a button as to not hit test? I'm guessing it needs it. Why do you need it to not hit test? I need the button to not hit test so that the buttons behind them can be pressed. For example, these two here. Because what I'm trying to do is figure out what elements in Unreal's UMG have the ability to track hover, is hovering. Because for a button, you can do on click. Wait, that's wrong. Where's the on hover? Oh, this is not a standard button. This is my own button. That's why. There you go. You're confused. So what I'm trying to prevent, Marius, is when I place a tower down, I place another tower down, and I open that panel, that I cannot click through the panel. Because at the moment, the code that I have that's handling that in the player controller is doing convert convert mouse location to world space. So it doesn't care that the UI is open. So I need to be able to tell Unreal that, hey, the mouse is currently over UI, so don't do any of these clickings. If you make the background of that hit testable, the event will never reach the player controller. The background hit testable. But the background of this because if I do visible and hit testable on this, I save. Now that's the root component, which is the overlay. See, still clickable. Might have to be the image. Image is visible. Let's try that, because that also overlays everything. So there, visible, visible, visible. Size box as well will go visible. I had this problem. I had the same problem as you and Tetra Twin, but solved it with hit testable. Vertical box. Just make everything visible. That's the solution, right? Nope, still does it. It takes me so long to make stuff in Unreal because I spent hours just figuring out why the Unreal way to do things. I'm trying to do law. Yeah, understandable. Should only be needed on a single element. But in your Tetra Twin, what were you doing the click check for? Were you also doing it this way? Because convert mouse location to world space is always going to happen. Like that should, unless it has to do with this. So if we check, what did I find? If it's set up correctly, the UI should consume the input. You see, that's the operative word. UI PC pawn. So let's see, enhanced input action. I have no idea where these are. IA. Not cluck, click. Try setting the input mode as game and UI. Just seeing what else is set up here. Where is that? Is that in the settings for this? I don't remember setting that up. Wow, I mean, it was done so long ago. Placement mode, that's the hash key. It's a node. So that will be input mode. This one. Set input mode. If I use this anywhere else, it's in the player BP as well. It's already set up. That part is almost fuck around and find out. Yeah, it is. So it's already game in UI. This is one of those annoying parts of Unreal Engine. Make sure UI isn't set to non-hit test for the entire widget. But if it was set to non-hit test, then none of the buttons would work. At least that confirms that the input events are queued, so there is a way to do it. Yeah. Buttons do work. Yeah, the buttons do work. See? The problem is, so if I go back and open this, and I click, like, see there? Now if I go, let's just position this like that. You see there, the entire input was consumed, so it didn't actually pass it on. But unless the input can be consumed by the panel or not pass through to the UI, because if I click, you see if I do this, so there, because here it should select him, which it does, but there does nothing. I mean, ultimately I can just do this, because if I click here, that would actually fix this thing, because technically now if you click on any part of the panel, it closes it because of this code. It's been a while since I had this issue, so don't remember how I did it. The problem is it's one of those things you fix once and then you don't fix for like years at a time again, so... Line trace for objects. Does a collision trace through any given thing? The trigger state has a transition from trigger to non-thing. Is this different from start? Does your mouse do anything other things besides selecting things like movement? Yes, it does movement and zoom. But that's mouse button 3, not mouse button 1. Actually, that's mouse button... I see. The easiest fix I can think of is to make the whole panel a button that does nothing besides at least the input will then be consumed. True, but then will the other inputs be blocked? Actually, you do have a good point. We could try that. It's so hacky though, it's so frustrating. Let me try something else, hold on. The fact of the matter is the UI should consume the input, so you need to figure out why it doesn't. Making any fix on how the player controller does it's just fixing the symptoms, not the actual cause. How is this widget added to the viewport? That's a good question. Let's go and find out. Yeah, but I want to find out where it's used. No, not you. So from the top it's added. So it exists here. Because I've got a... What is this? The next thing I would say... The next thing I would try is to add an override on the widget itself. When interacting with the background, you can override the mouse event to say that it's handled. That could actually be an option. So that would be... on this. How would you add an override? Override accessible defaults? That. If you make a variable, huh? Oh, you mean that? Let's say background image. Save, then take background image. Then Override? Or do you mean something else? O is hovered. Oh. What can we do? Are there any events? In functions, you can select override? Really? Functions. On the left side? What the hell are you talking about, boy? Ooh, on... Oh, there's event dispatches. Further up. Wait, this? Oh, this. What the hell? On... Oh, fuck, just say pressed. Click? Is it just down? Is that what it's wanting me to do? Is this mouse button down? Should not be empty. Then just test return handled. Fuck do you do that? Return should not be empty. Simply handled. Oh, handled. Oh. Okay. So play. Put a gun tower down. What happens if I click? Aha, so... Okay, it doesn't work for all parts of it for some reason, but... Notice how I'm clicking. Why is it... Bruh. Weird. It sometimes works. But that's better. At some point, you're probably double-clicking. Yep, you're right. You're double-clicking, which means that we can just do... Technically, we could just do this. Double... Handled. Turns out you didn't need to make that image a variable. Scammed me, Marius. Scammed me out of $5, man. $5 scam. So now, if I click here... Ah, fuck yeah. And I can double click now. Look at this. Look at this. You fixed it. Fuck yes. Can I still click everywhere else? Of course I can. God damn. That was annoying the hell out of me. Oh, what the fuck is that? Marius, you're a genius. Come back to Unreal. What does the handled function do? I'm guessing just setting a bool for the event object. Yeah, so... Yes, exactly. So what it would do is basically tell Unreal that a click, it's a structured state. It basically consumes it. You're back dinner. Bro, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Even where you are, it's like just before 5. Dinner. Wild. Ah, but now, if I do this, and I go like this, and I click upgrade, and I click here. Oh, this fucker! Oh, now something's broken. Wait, when this is an upgrade, I can't click out. That's weird. Why is this bastard preventing me from doing anything? Oh, but I can still click on towers. Does that mean if I go here? Oh yeah, I can. So this one's effectively broken. This one's weird though, because this one I can click, but it doesn't close the because the close works differently, because this is... That's a different bug. That's a different bug that we can fix. This is working now, and I'm very happy. So we can just go back to this. So it does need to be a variable. Go back here, event graph, background image. Does this relate to something that I'm clicking on? Or is it just overrides? Oh, it's just overrides. I learned something new today. Mouse enter. The system will use this event to notify a widget that the cursor is entered. That's another option we could do. Okay, so that's done for that one. Then what is another panel that I'd want this on? Let's fix the upgrade one. Actually, what I should be doing, I just realized, I've done this other one wrong. This is the top one. Here, close panel. So the top one should handle the... It does handle it. Then why does it not close? Find event to on tower deselected. Tower top info, which in the designer is nothing. And if I go... How the fuck do I change panels? Update info, so we get the update tower. Oh, there's something here. Is update panel opened? Shouldn't this just be open? Like, where did I allow to speak English, honestly? Let's see if this breaks. Yeah, break it. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, damn, son. Okay, but then if I do this, and I do this, and then I do this. Oh, isn't that nice? Sometimes things just fucking work, and you're like, umami. Damn, that made me happy. Now I need to remove that code, which was somewhere over here. No, it was over here. No, it was over here. This one. Delete that. We mark it as handled. Fucking best solution ever, I tell you. That was a beautiful. Wait, isn't this that? So can't we just do this? And then go like that. Is that correct? And there. Does it still work? Let's see. Save, play. So click that. The missile tower down there. Nothing happens. Brilliant. And do we have a bug list for that? So that was tower. So switch between different things. Damage. Buy-sell cost, display, spawn for towers, reset tower position rotation, max. Oh, I want to know max all about it. Oh, spin to win. Let's open this one. Description. Upgrade project to Unreal Engine 5.8. This will require upgrading the build server version as well. Smiley face. Save and close. Let's go upgrade build server 2.8. Add to the top. Then 5.8 search. It's not what I wanted. Can I copy? Like, how do I copy this? Like, if I wanted to share this to someone, like, what would I do? Copy link there. Upgrade build server. Upgrade game to 5.8. Enter. Save and close. And let's commit the work. Player controller, player spawn. That we did nothing to, so it's discarded. Player controller we updated. Blueprint we cleaned up. Level card we did nothing. Select tower and top tower. What are we doing top tower? Oh, we updated that as well. Fine. And did we have a card for this? So this was close the panel. So click open arrow to close panels. I can click through panel. Click through panel. Click. Player can click through UI panels. That's the one. So closed and assigned to myself. So 31. Fix colon. So fix colon. Should be fix colon. Hashtag 31 dash that. That's how we're gonna do it from now on. Fix hashtag. What do we just say it? Next one I'm thinking of doing is the Maxwell. Oh. But before I do that, I'm going to go and get some more water, so I will be right back. I have returned. What to work on next? Cancel. Oh, save. Yay! I mean, like, is there a way of checking analytics view? Like, I want to see how many am I solving. Good job, Microsoft. This analytics view is well structured, really good design. I'm getting really good metrics from this. Like, how do you see if you're like fucking completing work? Other than that, like, surely there's a good job. You finished 5,000 items this week. God damn, son. Why? And the cat is here. Or do I have to set up a sprint? I don't want to set up a sprint. You're a sprint. Delivery plans? You haven't created a plan. New plan. Yes, yes. Select the backlog. Everything. Add an item. Literally no idea. Ah, new view. Oh, new help creating an analytic view? Yes, I do. Oh, I thought you were just gonna like open up an AI chat agent that was gonna do it for me. I don't want to read all of this. Oh, here we go. Bugs last 30 days. Yes. Give me that. Okay, how do I open it? And then my views. Security. Security. Stories, features. What am I working on? There's a feature. It's a storybook, so I'm guessing it's a story. Use a story. Give me all stories the last 30 days. Do it. Just fucking do it. What's the point of having those things if you can't use them? Microsoft, I have so many questions. Like, here's my starred views, right? The fuck do I use them? Yeah, I can click it here and it can tell me all the fields and all the paths and that's good. How do I use it? This is where I find that their UI just makes no sense to me. Because to me, I'm looking at this and I'm like, analytic views, great. These are my starred views, right? So there's a description, there's that. If I want to edit it, I would click edit. Right? Right? Fantastic. Not pretty. If I click on the item, I want to see the item. I don't like it. That's two views of the same goddamn thing, Microsoft. Yeah, okay, go to business. Yeah, we'll just link it to that. I don't want to link it to that. This is why I'm not a product owner, because Microsoft would make me throw everything out the window. Oh, okay, so we can close this now, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Next, what is next? I kind of want to look at the numbers displayed. Oh my god, it's a hand. Thank you, Bellows. I want to look at the Niagara effect system. Oh. Where is it? So number. Debug. Floating number SFX. Is that it? Compile and save. Gravity, force, particles. So we've got a sprite renderer. Alignment is automatic. Automatically select between unaligned kind of thing. Fine. Particles, face, camera plane. I swear we tested every single one of these. The problem is it never actually tilts, which is annoying. Let's see. Can I close 31? Before adding handled event overrides to all your widget, you should probably figure out what's causing it to not work as normal. Probably yes. One thing I want to change before I do that. Project settings. What's project settings? Background. Background. Is it not project? Is it editor preferences? How was your dinner, Maris? What did you have? Where is the fucking... There's a setting somewhere that exists to tell Unreal Engine that, hey, when you're in the background, you can use a 60 FPS. Chicken wings and fries? Goddamn. Unreal Engine run at 60 FPS while in background. Where is it? Where is it? Use less CPU in background. Of course, it could be something. Use less CPU. Nope, don't. Use the CPU. I paid for the whole CPU. This was a simple meal today. Bubbles is making soup for dinner tonight. I'm excited. Also, Maris, I got my CPU back from AMD. And I learned a valuable life lesson. She's making what? She's making tomato soup. So I got my CPU back from AMD, so I'm super happy, and it just, you know, worked. Homemade is good. Yeah, I'm really excited. And what I learned was I will no longer buy products from Overclockers UK. I'm just going to deal with not them. Because AMD got the CPU back, went, yeah, okay, fine, here, have a new one. And I was just like, bro, what? What? And I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, when I build my next server, I'm just going to be like, www.heyscan, buddy. They found out what was wrong. They didn't say, they were just like, yeah, have a new one. And I was like, but there was definitely something broken with it, because I put this one in, the new one in, and I sat there and I'm like, please, for the love of God, work. And it just turned on and it was just like, yeah, okay, what now? Like, everything just turned on, worked, and it's been perfectly fine. I'm just like, okay. So there was something wrong on that chip, like a malfunction of sorts. And there was no burnt pins, no nothing, no like damage. It just like one day it turned on and was like, nah, bro, I'm done. And what I was surprised about was When I sent it to Overclockers UK and they did their test and they said there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. When I got it back from them, I put it into a different computer with a different motherboard, same issue. So I was like, huh? Like, what? Did you guys test this at all since now there's two computers with the same problem? Also, the guy's response to me telling him that I have another CPU that I tested it with, on my machine with, and everything was fine. He was like, oh, well then when you get the CPU back, you could just sell it. And I'm like, just because I have another one doesn't mean I want to sell this one. I was like, dude. Because I took the one out of my server and used that one, so my poor server's been out of commission. Ah, I've missed not having my Proxmox thing. He's like, oh, just sell it. And I'm like, the fuck? Imagine if I'd sold it, someone bought it, and it was still like fucking broken. But honestly, like, dealing with AMD was surprisingly easy. It was a lot easier than I expected. Actually, in fact, it was easier than dealing with the people in the UK. Yeah, I'm not particularly impressed. But alas, it now works. No. Me. What is it called? Marius, I'm looking for a specific thing in my code that I need you to tell me. Did I just throw a pencil at you? I'm so sorry I threw a pencil at you. I don't know where this pencil came from, which is worrying. I'm looking for a specific thing in my code that I need you to tell me exactly where it is, but I can't describe it or tell you where it is. Oh, I know where it is. No, actually I don't. You know, I'm just gonna go like this. Floating numbers. Floating number. That's not it. That's not it at all. Let's try enemies. I know where it is. You're not gonna tell me, are you? You're just gonna keep it to yourself. Ah, you cheeky man. Ba-da-da-da. Let's see, is it in here? Actually, the easiest place to do this would have just been to go floating. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Okay, just open a random fucking BP because Unreal does weird things. BP underscore yo mama. Nope, no. Enemy. Okay, then open the base. And then go, do we have floating numbers in here? Widget BP. I don't know, I gave up. Okay, so floating numbers. FX55119. There we go. You won't tell me. I see. I knew you wouldn't tell me. You're mean like that sometimes. Oops.
Feels like I'm caught up in a trance. Can't come down all night. The city never stood a chance. With you by my side, it's all ours. So don't second guess. Let down your guard. Just take a chance. I feel the
I like coffee. Coffee is great. I've had this is my third cup of coffee today. Add local offset. Oh, so it's just a loop with that. Fine.
In your warm embrace, I lose myself. Nothing else matters. In time and space, there's nothing else. No. 'Cause I've been waiting for my whole life for one like you to light up the sky. Don't know what you do to the black and white. When I'm with you, I see multicolor.
Okay, let's see if I can fix the current one. Yeah. I want to see if I can get this fixed now. What does the currently do? Does it just orientate correctly but not in the correct rotation? Like it doesn't tilt, basically. I thought there was a hitch there for a second. I'm like, why? Why is there a hitch? Eh? Why does it do that? Well, there's a bug, mate. Ah, if you click a button. Okay, I need to add a bug. Clicking on a button in a panel is disabled. Clicks. 6. I have another bug. Yay! That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that should be enough. So start. Bug unite. Don't, how dare you. Okay, let's actually add some of these. Oh, these don't have enough range. Okay, there we go. So turn this way. And pause. F8. Aha. So they face the correct camera, but they have the wrong tilt. Okay, so. Oh. What does it think the problem is? Face camera position. Basic camera, but not dependent on the camera's rotation. File, save, play. F8. Yeah, it's still looking that way. So apparently it could also be sprite face binding. What the fuck is that? Thing. Made it back, or else internet is back because I brought my phone closer after it was done charging. Nice. Wait, when did you say you get your Starlink again? You said it was like 2 days time? Oh, it gets here in a week, right? Less than a week, it's shipping. Nice. The sprite alignment binding. So sprite alignment binding says it's sprite thing. Same thing for the up vector. Automatic. Fuck do I do that? Make sure nothing is writing to sprite alignment. These don't work. I don't think that would work. I've been working on a widget for my seed bag that holds my game's seeds. Ooh. How's that going? Made any good progress? Decent. I copied over a button from a previous widget to this brand new one, nothing in the graph. And when I try to delete the button, it keeps saying it's in use in the graph, nothing in the graph though. Can you, with the button, can you try, if it's not allowing you to delete it, is it set as a variable? So if you go to your widget, like widget bp underscore basic button, is it set here as a variable? Because what you can do is try untick that and see what it says. And then if it is set as a variable, what you can do is you can then search for it. So you could take text, for example, and you could just type in text here. Oh, it's all blueprints. Control F. Space. There's a way of searching in here, and then you can see that's all the places it's being used. Because maybe why it's saying it's being used is the graph isn't using it, but there's like a binding or something else that's using it. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I didn't know you could search like it. Yeah. That makes Macy blueprints a lot easier, lol. Yes, it does. It helps quite a bit. Oh. So, hold on, you pause.
I didn't want it to be this way. I never wanted it to be this way. Got people checking on me, asking me if I'm okay. Appreciate it, but my answer is always the same. Tired of myself, I wish I could get out my brain. All these thoughts and these feelings are driving me insane. Wish I could do this, wish I could do that. Wish I could just wake up and focus without dealing with all the stress of existence. Feelings of enjoyment and excitement feel distant. I know I'm not alone, I just want someone to listen to the things I have to say, to the shit I have to deal with every night and through the day. But it doesn't help that I always push everyone away. My emotions keep on telling me that I'll only be safe in the dark. Keep it all in my heart, keep it inside and let it tear me apart. Every night I cry cause I don't know where to start. Even now as I try to let it out in my art. I've never had this kind of problem with my mental health. It's even gone as far as making me consider death. I don't think I'll ever do it, but the thoughts are there. No matter how much I deny it, I know people care. Every day I try to fight it, try to hide it, try to keep it to myself so I don't pull others inside it. It's not like I run from help, but that solution's really not it. Cause I still feel like I'm always the problem with or without it. I'm caught in a
Was there a second ago? What the hell? Oh, too far away? Ah, why is that upside down? Draw 1. That is upside down. So that's face camera. So I do face camera plane, face camera position. See, that doesn't actually update it correctly. Plane, face. See, that doesn't work. Why is there 13,000 particles? Deprogram. Nope. Whoa. Okay, so this is because this was 0. 4, 5, 1. Fine. That was weird. Right into this? No ways. I have no fucking idea. What are you working on? I am trying to get this stupid number to actually rotate towards the camera again. But apparently, no, we can't have nice things. Are they particles? Yes. They are particles, and they are sprites. And the sprites should face the camera position.
Welcome back to another stream by Marius Works. In today's stream we'll be pretending to be Sylar Atomic.
Oh no, the bid is up. He doesn't let me out of the basement anymore. This is true. Not until the game's finished. Oh god, I'm gonna die in here. No, no, no. If you get like really ill, we'll let you out, just that you don't die in here. Braxton, hello, how are you doing? Good, glad to hear. Braxton had coffee. Good question. Having coffee right now. I've already had like 3 cups of coffee today, Braxton. It's been quite bad. But it's been very good. So that's part of the problem. Oh. I am not. It's 11 a.m. here. An acceptable time of coffee. It's almost an acceptable time of coffee. Like after dinner, before bed, first thing in the morning, after lunch, especially after lunch. You know, that lunchtime hangover. It's 5 o'clock, almost 5 o'clock, yeah. Yeah, let's try something new. So, Niagara system. On fatty. Let's try this one. Test. See, this is always facing the camera. If I take this and I go... That's the material. I do that, what happens? If I do pause, it's still always facing the camera. Unless it's just because it's the material. Face camera, alignment unaligned particle. So hold on. Sprite renderer. The sprite renderer. Alignment unaligned. I'll save. What does this look like? It's two-sided. It's exactly the fucking same. But now that is a material. If I do this, that's fine. And then I go this, this, that's this. What if we do... So texture... One minus. Make it flat. Do that. Why is it so big? Bruh. Hold on. Apply. Okay. So now it's always facing the camera. So that one is like correct. But I wonder if it's because of how it's being done. So that's a sprite renderer. That's a sprite renderer. But what is the difference? That's a material is just that material. Then what the fuck is a digit? How does the digit get used? The textures... Wait, what the hell? Because material is correct, but then where does the digit come in? Digit. But there's got to be an easier way of using this. User parameters. Floating numbers v2. No, that one, this one. See, like that's fucked. So there's something in here. Initialized particle. Oh, we need that. Grid location. That actually looks really fucking cool. But oh, these are damage numbers. Yes, they are. I'm starting to figure out what's wrong. I'm getting there. Because I think it seems like if you look at these two, the issue is that this is a material, fine, and the material almost faces the camera, which is correct. But in this one, I've got this digit value, which gets set. So the material is almost facing the thing, but it doesn't seem to be using, like, where's the sprite renderer and where's the digit coming from? Like, how is the digit used is what I want to know. Why not pull some widgets and handle it that way? because depending on the number that are being shown, it could be a large amount, and I wanted to get this system working. Like, if I can't get this working, then I'll move to that. But yeah. So that's the spawn system. That's the update system. That's the state. So where is this user parameter? I mean, for sure you won't show more than 10 at a time anyway. Why? Considering they just blend together. These are going to be for the damage numbers, so there's going to be a shit ton of them. Ah, it's a sample texture. Sure, but that means... What I mean is, at some point, you have to only show critical hits or you're going to get flashbang by numbers. To a point, yes. But I mean, if you look at, like, Diablo... Like, they just get, like, shoved all over the place. Mm-hmm. This is also why there's an option in the menu. But the pool in the top there. What do you actually read from it? That you did shit tons of damage. All the damage, Maris. All the damage. I suppose.
sound of fool, fighting relentlessly. Why we always gotta keep score? Our words are our weaponry. Is it too hard to ask to revive what we had? A sky full of stars and the world in our hands. I wish that our futures be more like our past. Can we make it last? While we slowly fall apart, I try to save our damaged hearts. Will you try
Lol. All right, I'm gonna have a look at this later. There is definitely the system just this will not work. I want to see if I can actually just get it done in the material and not have to have a digit like this, which is a thing, which would then solve all my problems. So I'll have a look at that later. Anyway, it is time for us to raid out because it's almost been 3 hours, and yeah. Maris, you've been here for a long time. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you, everybody else. Who are we raiding today? Who is live? Have a good evening. Thank you, Braxton. You too. I'll see you in your stream later. No problem. Have fun, sir. Thank you, Marius. I appreciate it. Let's raid Conrad.
I'm into you, I play it cool, but you call my bluff. It's a passion that I can't cover up. Singing melodies just for you.
There we go. We're reading Conrad. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. There is your raid message, and I will see... that's not how you do it. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for all the help today, and we made some... Actually made some good progress, which is good. Bye, everybody. Bye!